Hello viewers, welcome to Kaithozil-crochet and crafty jobs. Today in our channel we are going to see this beautiful lacy daisy flower. It's called a lacy daisy flower because we can just make it in some time, some minutes. So I'm using this two colors. It's a very beautiful flower actually. And then I'm using 4 size crochet needle. So the mixing of colors of your choice. You can choose any type of colors. So I'm using this pink color for my inner circle. Just make a magic ring like this and then insert the needle and get the needle through this like this. Just place a magic ring and then see, once again I will show you. Just do a magic ring like this and then make one, two, just make 2 chains and then do 1 double crochet into the magic ring and then make another double crochet into the magic ring. Like this we are going to make totally 12 double crochets into the magic ring, okay, excluding the 2 chains. You should not include the 2 chains. In excluding that, apart from that, we are going to make 12 double crochets into the magic ring like this, okay. So again a separate video for the double crochet pattern. I will share the link in the description box. You can check it out. Just make it like this. After making 12 double crochets, just pull the yarn like this so that the ring will be getting stringed and you will get a correct perfect circle like this. And then make a slip stitch at the top of the 2 chains, okay. Top of the second chain, make a slip stitch. This is the end of our first row. For a second row, just make 2 chains and then do 2 double crochets in each stitches. You have to make 2 double crochets in each stitch like this. 1, 2, and then make again 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And then make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Like this, make 2 double crochets in each stitches so that at the end of this row you will be getting 24 double crochets, okay. So after completing this row, make a slip stitch at the top of the chain stitch, okay. Make a slip stitch there. So it will be looking like this, see. So make a slip stitch here, okay. And then for the third row, just make 2 chains and then leave 2 stitches in the previous work, okay. Leave the 2 stitch and then the third stitch make a slip stitch. Again 2 chains, leave the 2 stitches and then make 1 slip stitch in the next stitch. Again 2 chains, leave 2 chains and make slip stitch in the next chain. So like this you have to continue the whole round like this, okay. 2 chains, leave the previous 2 stitches and then make a slip stitch at the third stitch. Like that you have to make you have to complete this round fully. So at the end, we have reached at the end. So here, what you have to do means I am going to change the color of the yarn. Okay. So I'm going to use this another color. Just make a slip knot in the another color. Like this, make a slip knot like this. Okay. Yeah. And then insert the needle in the chain gap, that is where you have done two chain gap we have done, right? Two chains, so there will be a slight gap, there will be a little gap in the pattern. So insert the needle in the gap and then get the another yarn and then make a slip stitch like this, slip stitch. Okay, so now we have changed our color, so I am cutting the extra yarn. I'm just making a false knot at the back side. Just cut the first color yarn, leave some excess and then cut it, so there will be no any hindrance while working. Okay, we will be free to work. So and then put a loose knot here. Now just make, now we have to make 6 chains. Okay, now for the petals we are going to start it. So first make 6 chains, and then in the third chain from the hook, see 1 2 and then 3, in the third chain from the hook 1 2 and then 3. Okay, we are going to make a double crochet, third chain from the hook, note it out. Okay, double crochet and then do 1 double crochets in the next chains. So we will be getting 4 double crochets. Okay, 3 and then 4. And then 4. Okay, after making 4 double crochets, insert the, we have to insert the needle in the next chain gap. Okay, where we have started from one chain gap and then insert the needle in the next chain gap. In the next chain gap, insert the needle. This is the first chain gap and this is the second chain gap. Insert the needle there and make a slip stitch here. Okay, again for the second petal make 6 chains, and then from the third chain from the hook, and the third chain from the hook make a double crochet. And then in the next chain also make 1 double crochet. The next also make 1 double crochet, and in the next chain also make 1 double crochet. So you will be getting 4 double crochets in the petal and then 2 chains, starting chain. Now slip stitch at the next chain gap. So like this you have to continue this whole pattern like this. Okay, so totally you will be getting 24 petals. See, I'm at the end of the petal rows. Okay, first petal row I'm at the end of it. So after making 4 double crochets, see we have to finish it off. So first make a slip stitch, slip stitch in the chain gap. Okay, next chain gap, make a slip stitch. Now just put the petals front side and you have to work at the back side of the chain gap. See, we have done in the front side of the chain gap. Now we are going to done at the back side of the chain gap, leaving the petals front. Okay, so at the back make another slip stitch like this and then do the same procedure for the petals. Make 6 chains and then at the third chain from the hook make 1 double crochet, and then in the next stitch also make 1 double crochet, and in the next also make 1 double crochet, the next also make 1 double crochet, and then slip stitch at the next chain gap. So 4 double crochets here and then slip stitch at the next chain gap. We have, but the work is we have to leave the petals front side, first row petal front side, and we are going to work at the back of it. Okay, so work throughout like this. Slip stitch at the chain gap and then make 6 chains, and then in the third chain from the hook make a 1 double crochets. So totally 4 double crochets here. 1, 2, the same pattern for what we have done in the first row of petal, the same pattern only, just the work is we are working beyond the petals. That is the thing. Okay, so now slip stitch at the chain gap, next to chain gap, work beyond the petals. Okay, like this, slip stitch it. So this only we have to work it throughout the round. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this row. So like this, work throughout the round. See, I'm at the end of my row. See, for the last petal also do the same thing, 6 chains, and then in the third chain from the hook do the double crochet, do 1 double crochets, so that you will be getting 4 double crochets, and then make, and then we have to see where completion, and then make slip stitch at the chain gap, next to chain gap make the slip stitch. That is the thing. So that's it. Now finish off it, cut the yarn and finish it out, and then just sew the excess in the work itself. Sew the excess thread within the work itself. You can use the crochet needle or you can use the sewing needle and sew it inside itself. There are many types of flowers in the world, so I'm just posting some of the flowers in my videos. This is one of my flower pattern, and I'm doing many more flower patterns in my videos. If you want to watch all through this and practice those flowers, give it a try, and then subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my channel. If you have any doubts, just ask me. I can do my best to clear it off. So this is my lazy daisy flower. See how beautiful it's looking. The color attracts the most. Yes, yeah. So there are many more patterns of flowers in my channels. If you want to watch it, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for the regular notifications. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much.